A university is not something that one simply opens, like a savings account or a jar of pickles. Any self-respecting academic institution was doubtlessly opened long ago by dignified people who wore bowler hats and spoke via subtitle. The world is a creation of the past, and it is our job to keep it all going and try not to touch anything.
Tuition fees are expensive, and education is priceless. Hard work may or may not pay off. Frequently asked questions. Your food is cold because... Now taking students for Scientography.
It's the Harrison Wolf Show, baby. All right. This is Harrison Wolf, bringing you the Harrison Wolf Power Hour. I've been seeing a lot of stuff about colleges lately. Lots of study here, learn so-and-so, qualification this and qualification that. But let me tell you something they don't want you to know. It's a scam. All of it.
Students should check in before trying to learn. Starting in the science lab. Welcome to the start of a new year. I'll be your host. Hello. to the hospital. Thank you. Students are reminded to set reminders.
We've all been quizzed at school, but what really happens during a test? You get a question, you write down your answer, and then some bozo tells you that you're wrong. But who's to say they're right? What's so great about their answers? If we've all got the same answers, then what's the point of there being so many of us, huh? I tell you, it's a crime that they make kids take their tests. Not a real criminal kind of crime, of course, but it's majorly uncool, and that's the kind of crime.
Warning, stupid questions will make you look stupid. Skills are non-transferable. Announcement. Hitting the books doesn't mean what you think it means.
I shouldn't have to tell you, but if Jumbo McNally's getting involved in something, you know it's bad. Jumbo University? Huh, what a racket. You can teach Mr. McNally a lesson by signing my petition to have him fired into space.
Students are reminded to be in 2 places at once. Scientography lecture, starting now. This is a test announcement, not a real announcement. There's a fly in here.
You want to make stacks of easy cash, but reading about stocks is really boring. Invest in Bungle Coin. It's like other fictional cryptocurrency, but with 40% less saturated fat.
The administrator is reminded to stay hydrated.
You ever thought about why they're so keen to teach us to read? Think about it. So we can read what they write. Well, it makes so much sense when you think about it. It's just another way for them to control us. That's why I only trust the Daily Disorder for my news. They take the regular news and turn every word into an anagram, breaking down the code. You can't understand a thing. It's perfect.
Plagiarism is not a belief system. University gives you a bright future and clouds it with debt. Tuition fees may be spent on administrative bonuses. Students are reminded that this is the fun part.
You think I got into radio because of some fancy piece of paper? No, sir. Radio is pure jazz, man. It's alive and unpredictable. You can't just learn it. Sure, you could pay some big shot to tell you which buttons to press and when, and that's fine. But that's not radio. Not really. Here's another previously scheduled song that I didn't choose.
Staff are reminded to care about students. Students are reminded to find themselves. Staff are reminded that dogs don't eat homework. Frequently asked questions. No, your chicken should not be pink.
Here's a question from Kevin and Flattering. Hey Harrison, what was your favorite project in school? Well, it's a good question, and you gotta remember, just because education is a scam doesn't mean all those teachers are bad people. So, to answer your question, I used to like making the little volcano. It's pretty trippy to learn that volcanoes are full of vinegar, right? But how do we collect it safely? I don't know, but that's what they ought to be teaching us, man.
Staff are reminded to be inspirational. asked questions. No, I will not be your friend.
I never went to college. At least, I don't remember going to college. Anyway, I turned out just fine. Join me at the same time tomorrow, when the day sun goes bye-bye and the spooky white beach ball casts down its dark favor on us all. Good night.
Security breach. Please change your passwords. Sorry. Unattended sandwiches will be eaten by me. End of year is approaching. It's too late to start trying. Distracted students should pretend that they're listening. Enjoy your summer. I know I will. results have been released. Luck won't help you now. The summer is a good time to relax and prepare for next year. If it's not on your CV, it didn't happen. Not to me. Education is non-refundable.
Now that's easy listening. The sound of 2 Point County on 2 Point Radio. You're listening to 2 Point Radio, the place your ears call home. We've got a barnstorming show for you today, but before we kick down the door and go straight for the valuables, soak in some sonic excellence. Play that track and we'll be right back.
The campus is expanding, even more than usual. Taking students for virtual normality. It's not your year, it's just another year. You students should make a good first impression. No pressure. frequently asked questions. No, you can't have an extension.
In the news today, I seem to have sat on something sharp. We're not sure exactly what it is or what the consequences might be, but we'll update you as soon as we know more. Can you see it? Look at that. Is it in me? Tell me it's not in me.
Frequently asked questions. Yes, we are testing you. If you don't know where your class is it really worth going? Students are reminded that some grades are personal.
Wouldn't you know, I'd sat on a sprig of holly from yesterday's lunch. That's the risk you run when adding a little pizzazz to your meal. But that won't stop me. It's not the first piece of holly I've sat on, and it certainly won't be the last.
No unauthorized talking on campus. Thank you. Students are asked not to ask questions.
Charlie has been overthrown by the evil Green Cruiser. From the Bay of Gravy to the Giblet Caves, this once succulent land has been turned a putrid green. There is only one who can save us now. Meat Wizard!
Explore a world of legend and lamb chops in Meat Wizard, Return of the Salami Sorcerer. Only on the Bungle Button Master, where the games be happening.
We're sorry for the litter that you... Oh, sorry, that's mine. The more you revise, the longer you've been revising. Visitors should be checked in and then removed immediately.
Two-Point Radio, the station that puts the stabilizers on the bike of your day. It's Ricky Hawthorne. The time is... Anyone got the time? No? They told me I'd regret putting sundials in the booth. There aren't even any windows, they said. Oh, how we laughed. More timeless radio after this silky little number.
Students are reminded to have the time of their lives. Students are reminded that you came here on purpose. Frequently asked questions. No, I've not seen your frog.
Chef Ricky here, bringing you a morsel of the day. We all like a boiled egg, but wouldn't you love one on the go? Just imagine you're stuck in traffic and bang! A boiled egg just for you. You see, eggs have a casing or shell that's perfect for keeping the eggs safe. Why, I've got 2 boiled eggs in my pocket right now. Give it a try.
Skills are non-transferable. Students are reminded that this is the fun part. Staff are reminded that dogs don't eat homework.
I've just eaten a pocket egg. How are you? I must remember to boil another batch and take them to my next book club meeting. Yes, I've been in a book club since I was a boy, and this is my 5th attempt at The Salty Minstrel, one of the county's first books. I really do struggle with the old language. In fact, I think the only words that are the same are salty and minstrel. You'd think it was enough, but it's not.
Students are reminded that there's no such thing as free time. We're sorry for the litter that you... Oh, sorry, that's mine. Students are reminded to have the time of their lives.
It's time for the question of the week. We asked, which instrument is the funniest? We had some great replies, including quite a few we can't read on air. You're a vulgar lot, you really are. Knock knock. Who's there? The answer. The answer who? The answer is the trombone. Now that is funny. I'll be laughing until next time. Fare thee good and fare thee well. Good night.
Doctor, return to the hospital. Thank you.